Hello everybody. We're going to start off this video by telling you that we've broken down the shelving that I had here with a bunch of clothes, and we are getting a new desk and a chair. So we're hoping to utilize this space properly since we already had the previous room set up. So we're going to go to the store and check out what kind of desks they have, considering this is the literal space that we're working with because we don't want it to overlap with the window or the balcony, whatever you call it. So come with me. So we are at Today OK. I have taken you guys here before, and we're looking at their desks. So we're trying to find one that is 115 centimeters wide because that's how it was when we measured it out. That is really cool. We're talking about this light. It's this one right here. Turn it on for them. Whoa! Oh, multiple settings. Sugoi. So we're looking for one within 115 centimeters, but just to give you guys an idea of how big that actually is. If you look here, this one is only 95 centimeters long. So you get all of this space for 95 centimeters. So we can go a little bit longer than this. So if we go up here, we have a couple of options, but we are still browsing. We still want to be able to find something within a reasonable price range, but also that isn't going to look too flimsy or, you know, just not really get what we're looking for worth the price. Still looking. Yeah, it is smaller. So this one is only 100 centimeters, and it's kind of like the one that we have, but it's like a smaller version of it. But I'm not entirely sure on the color. I feel like this is kind of blocking the way as well. Your chair was 20,000 yen? Alright, so this is cheap. We're looking at this desk right here. It's very minimal. It's 5,000 yen, and we're looking at 90 centimeters. So it's below the 115 that we were looking at. And then this is the chair that I'm sitting on that is 9,000 yen. So 64 centimeters, 8,980 yen. Same. So I did like the first chair, but we're also looking at this one. Here, there's one in light gray, and then there's one in dark gray, but the reason we liked it is because he pointed out that it's kind of advertised for sitting this way, and this is literally how I'd be sitting on my desk, so I think this one might be better. And they had the other chair here, they had it in this color, but I still feel like it's not quite what I was looking for. And I think this darker one is a little bit more up my alley, so it's either between the light gray one over here or the dark gray. Do you like?
They might not have it. I think that might mean sold out. Might. So you might have to get a light gray one.
Oh, hold on.
We'll see.
Let me
048. Let's see if they have it.
Yo, it's gonna be the one I finally choose is gonna be sold out. Oh, it's the actual item. Like, this is the last one, I think.
Is there a number behind it?
No.
Okay.
Like, if you buy this one, this is the one you're buying.
A little ass crack in there. We might consider getting the light one.
Yeah, I'd rather get the light gray one if that's the case, because I'm not trying to get it, you know. Because this, what they're basically saying right here, like, this is like the item itself, so if you purchase it, that's what you're getting. But I would rather get a new one, and I'd get the light gray one over there in the back. So I wanted to show you guys really quick, this is what our cart currently looks like. So this is the chair, this is the desk, and then we decided on the light for his desk. He has a lot more room for it, and it's super cool, so we're gonna put it in. Actually, I'll carry that. It is time for checkout. Okay, so here we went ahead. I say we, when in reality it was him, but he built the desk, so it's officially going, and we're getting started on the desk. This one didn't require any tools, which honestly, thank goodness. This one, however, we opened and it already had tools, so we were like, great, that's just great. So we are going to try and finish building this before we go out to have some late night pasta before the work week starts. I don't know why I couldn't say that. And then I think that'll be the end of our night after pasta. We'll see. So I didn't really get a chance to show you guys last night. I literally just jumped to having spaghetti night. But I want to show you guys the end result of my desk. Ta-da! So as you can see here, that's what it looks like. I'm going to be packing my bag right now because I actually have to head over to base to drop off lunch for my husband, and I'm going to be working on some new videos for you guys today. So I will also be at the library. I don't know, I guess I just wanted to take a moment to be like, I'm gonna lock in with social media. I don't know if you guys knew this, or like if you guys, or maybe you did know, I don't know, but I am jobless. So I do not really have like a source of income at all, besides like these sponsorships that I have received like once in a blue moon, and I've made maybe a little pocket money off of that. But other than that, obviously that doesn't last. But other than that, I don't have like a stable income, so I'm trying to dedicate myself to social media to make this somewhat of a stable income in order to, I don't know, I guess self-sustain. So currently I'm just a stay-at-home wife, and this was all before like I was going to school and I was working as an MA in California, and then like I moved overseas. I had to leave like my career, my friends, my family, and now I'm jobless. Just something to think about, I guess. I guess I'm just hopping on here to let you know that I am going to try my best to lock in. Really dedicate myself to this channel because I know occasionally I am late on uploads, especially during travel time. I feel like it's a lot harder for me to travel, film all day, and then edit in the night after a long travel day. But I am going to try my best to get better at this in order to give you guys more content and for me to be more dedicated, and that way you guys don't feel like I'm wishy-washy either, because I am dedicated right now, but I just feel like I need to dedicate more in order to, I don't know, I guess create a better relationship with you guys. I'm not sure if I am making sense. Let me know in the comments what you think. But basically, like, that is what I'm dedicating myself to, which is being a full-time content creator, or trying to be. And another thing I wanted to bring up was my Ko-Fi page. So in this page, I actually sometimes write a little bit about behind the scenes of me living in Japan. I write and share images on things that don't actually make this channel. So if you guys are interested, please go ahead and take a look at my Ko-Fi page. I also recently received my first cup of coffee / donation through Ko-Fi. So for that person, if you are watching this, thank you so much. I appreciate it more than I can describe, but it was a crazy feeling to receive something like that, and I honestly just can't believe that I even got something in the first place. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for reading. You keep me motivated. All of you guys keep me motivated to keep doing things like this. So I don't know. It's just a crazy feeling. That's all I can describe it. But Another feeling that I can describe is feeling grateful. So, thank you again. And like I said, if you guys want to, I guess, have a little bit more of a relationship than just through YouTube with me, I think my Ko-Fi page is a great way to do it, because although I don't journal super often, I feel like I do post on Ko-Fi about things I'm feeling, things I'm currently experiencing. Again, I share pictures, I share a little behind the scenes about how I feel during these times of traveling in Japan, or how I feel about living abroad and away from family in general. So, if you guys do visit my page, please let me know what you think in the comments, either in Ko-Fi or here on YouTube, because I'm really curious as to if you guys are able to resonate with those things that I talk about. I feel like verbally I don't really share too much on YouTube. I want to try to do that a little bit, be a little bit more vulnerable with you guys. But I feel like in writing, I tend to be a little bit better at it. So, again, the Ko-Fi page, please do me a solid and just click the link right down below and let me know your guys' thoughts. Let me know your genuine thoughts as to what you think. And on that note, I guess let's continue with this vlog. So the audio on this end was super quiet, so I wanted to do a quick voiceover, but right now I'm actually at the BX and I happened to find this Japanese hiragana and katakana language workbook. I was kind of intrigued and I kind of want to buy it, but then at the same time I was like, I already have all these previous little packets that I got from Kumon. What I really need to do is just go back home and review the material and practice. After that, I actually headed to a Korean store that's on the base, Kadena. And I really like going there because the lady that works there is always so kind. She's always so ready to help me. And I was trying to tell her that I was using a previous foam cleanser and I didn't mind it, but I felt like it wasn't getting deep enough into my pores where I kind of still felt like I had makeup residue. So she really recommended a cleansing oil and a different face wash, which I was really excited to try, so we can talk about that a little bit more in just a second. I'm actually in the parking lot waiting for my husband to get out, but I figured that I would touch base a little bit on what it was that I actually bought at this skincare. It's on base, but it's like they sell a bunch of Korean stuff, or I guess Korean skincare. So I was originally using the Sujong like foaming cleanser, but I kind of wanted something different because I felt like my skin has kind of been breaking out and it hasn't been like, I don't know, I feel like it wasn't cleaning it enough, so to speak. So she recommended this one. I heard that this was super good, so hopefully I will be able to try this out. Good morning, everybody. It is a new day. This is a cinnamon cheesecake and hot chocolate. The goal for me today was to get everything that I was going to donate and bring it on base so I can finally get rid of that box of hangers. Their donations were closed, which is why I still have the box there, along with a bunch of other clothes that I don't even use. Finally, their donations are open, but the way our schedule worked today didn't quite work out like how I wanted, so I don't think I will be donating today. Okay, so I was able to make it home. It's currently 11, but the the thrift shop on base is only open from 9 to 2, so I only have like a really 2-hour window. I don't want to be that person that shows up like an hour before closing trying to donate a bunch of crap. So this is what I was talking to you guys about. Like, this has been here for I don't know how long, basically since we moved in, and I have some clothes and just like things in general that I'm just not going to be using. So I brought my wagon, and the goal is basically to honestly be able to clean this up. That way there's like a bigger area. I feel like there's always just a bunch of random things. And it's mostly because here in Japan, you can't really just get rid of things. Excuse me. It's like you either donate it, you have to find a way to recycle it, and sometimes you have to schedule things in order for them to be picked up. It's just very different. It's not like the States where you could just throw it in the garbage can. So the only problem with this is that I think this is, oh no, it's not that bad. I thought it was gonna be too heavy for me to pick up. Well, it'll probably be too heavy to pick up to get it into the trunk. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll probably just put some of those in a bag, and then after that, I'll leave the rest in there, and then we'll see what we do with the rest. So I was able to get the hangers into 2 bags, but literally I only have like this tiny wagon and it pretty much takes up all the space. So I am literally going to have to take at least 2 trips to get everything in the car. So I will check in with you in like a second once that is actually done.